it's moving day. We're going to move them over to the next paddock. So we're going to contain them up in the corner there. We brought them back some kale, pears, apples, grapes, cantaloupe, that we'll give them up in the corner and trap them in up there like a little holding pen, and then we'll leapfrog this fence over the other side. So they're getting ready for their new move today. And Paul is coming back with the skid steer and their feed. What do you think, guys? You want to move today? You guys want to move today? Go to a new spot? We lured the pigs up here with their treats. They're just finishing them up. So they'll hang out here while we move the fence from over there to over here. We're getting them closer to Fort Piggy for when we have to take them to the butcher. Fort Piggy is up there. Not real interested in the kale or the cucumber. They ate the cantaloupe, they ate the apples, the pears, the grapes definitely. Oh, that one cantaloupe's not open. They're not sure what to make of it. So the electric fence is back on up there. Paul's putting in fence there. I'm taking down this fence, and then we'll leapfrog it over. This is their last move that we moved them from. It's growing back in nice. It looked like this, so it's already coming back in nice. So there's a lot of acorns back here in the next paddock that we're putting the pigs in, so they'll be able to munch on those, which is awesome. And this paddock that we're moving them to is connected to Fort Piggy, so we have 12 going in about 3 weeks, so we'll be able to get them down there and load it easy, hopefully. Don't forget to shut the fence off before you touch it. Do you want me to turn the fence? I guess not. You're touching it. I wonder if they'll go right for the acorns. What's that? That's where they are. They're eating. They are where the acorns are. It's just me. This is where the oak tree is and the acorns are all in the ground. There's a good bit too. It's like walking on marbles. They have to figure out their what is it called? Can't think of the name. Boundaries. They have to figure out their boundaries. So the fencing goes all the way down to Fort Piggy. We are planning to move them one more time, but we have 12 pigs going in about 3 weeks. So this might be the last move. It'll depend on the impact that the pigs do to this area. And of course, here's Francesca. She actually looks like she has either a hurt hoof or her back end, she pulled something. A lot of times when they like do their quick running, they'll pull something. And then in a day or two, they're fine. So we'll just have to keep an eye on her. We're figuring out where we want to put the water and the food. Piggies look like they're coming back from Fort Piggy. And now they're headed back in that direction. I don't know if you can see them down there. By the fence on the other side of Paul. Good stuff to eat the acorns. I don't know if you can see the fence, it's all the way over there. And it goes way back there. And here they have all that area. This one's coming back for the pumpkin that they didn't finish earlier. It's awesome to see the pigs eating the acorns. We have the water in a nice flat spot, and now Paul's getting the feeder. The feeder's in, we're getting it filled up. We don't even close this off because the pigs are so busy that we don't worry about them trying to get out. They're too busy exploring. Back at the acorns. This is what we just moved them off of. That's where they were the last move. It's grown back nice. Every time. Back up. Looks like you already found a wet area. Okay, go back to your business. Let's see what else we've got here. I don't know where the majority of them are. I feel like I'm on a safari. I see some up there. Right there. Oh, they found some mud. Nice and cool. Don't get up on my account. They have all this area and they're right by the fence. No, stay put. Just going by. It's easier for me to walk along the fence because it's been mowed. It gets pretty dense in there. Oh my gosh, how precious is that? It's dumpling. Oh, I see some back there. Can you see them moving? Oops. Moving right there. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. You my guide? Some back in there. It's just, just scared themselves. Oh my gosh. So it brings back memories every time we come back here. About 15 years ago, we set this up back here as a paintball course. When our boys were younger, we would come back and play paintball together. There's a few of them in there. But back here, we would have a couple teams. And this is like one area that we used to hole up behind. And then back here, there's like a fort back here. And we put pallets back here to hide behind. I don't know if you can see the fort. I mean, it's been 15 years, so it's definitely had wear and tear back here. But we used to hide like back behind that. The big trees, but there's the fort. We used to put the flag in the fort, and then somebody would have to defend the fort. This is all a big paintball area back here. So much fun. I don't know if you can see it, there's like a little opening that we used to put the paintball guns through. You can hide behind the wall. There's a little opening right there. It was good times. Nice memory. Hi, buddy. You finding some good stuff? How about you guys? You guys finding some good stuff? Some good treats? Are your lips smacking? So in about 3 weeks, 12 of the pigs go. So we'll see, you know, what kind of impression it does on the grounds back here, whether we keep them or we'll keep them in this paddock or whether we rotate one more time. We'll see. What kind of impact, not impression. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. like he's eating the bark off the tree.
So this is a spring-fed water trough back in the woods that I made probably 5 or 6 years ago. There was a spring up in the hedgerow up there. So I dug it out some, filled the hole with gravel, and put a perforated, I think it's a 2-inch pipe up in the end of it, drilled holes in it so that the water could leak into it. Then buried the pipe, comes up here. It's been a real dry summer. It's barely even dripping right now. But most years it runs, you know, pretty decent. And I made a overflow pipe here which goes underground, comes out down in the woods further. So it's right now, of course, everything's covered with duckweed, but there's a big frog living in it too. I just saw him jump in. But it's just a place for the cows to be able to water back here, not have to haul water to them. It works pretty good, other than like I said, a really dry year. We had some rain a couple weeks ago, and it's just starting to want to run. But typically some summers it won't stop running at all. It all just depends on the rainfall. But for the most part, fall, winter, and spring, it'll keep running. Like through the winter, you'll get some ice on it, but where it drains in with the water flowing, it stays clear. And then because of the moving water here into the drain, it keeps from overflowing. Hopefully these guys don't mess with the pipes too much. We've never put the pigs this far back into the, I had to say something, didn't I? Hey. So hopefully they don't decide to start playing with the pipe and start digging it up. You want to see if you can get a drink? Just don't go swimming. You get some duckweed in your throat? Maybe the pig's leaving water out of it and I won't have to bring them water so often. Oh, of course, yeah, she's laying right in where the spring is. Is that a cool spot, Francesca? Just don't go digging around too much. Might have to put some electric around this. Leave it up to her to find it.
So I thought I'd come up here and videotape the pigs eating some of the acorns, but there's like none left. Well, Paul just found one. They've already been like vacuums and got them all eaten. Somebody just sneezed.
They're still flying some. I need to see how they're smelling around. They're looking.
It's got jowls. Francesca hurt her leg.
Yeah, I saw her limping down there.
Yeah, I wonder if she like took off at a run and then pulled something.
Yeah.
Check on her in a day or two and see if she's walking better.
Pulled a hamstring.
Yeah, she pulled a hammy. Go find them. Somebody hit the fence. Actually, I don't know if the fence is on yet. You side-eyeing me? Huh, girl? Are you side-eyeing me? What are you finding, girl? What are you finding to eat? What are you finding? see, girl. Let me see you. Pickers.